McDowell from Aligned Natural Health. And the question I have for you today, are you someone who's been trying to reach some sort of health goal? This could be around digestive health, could be hormone balance, could be weight related. There's a lot of reasons why clients come to us. And often something that we'll hear is that I went to my doctor, my lab work came back perfect, but there's still something wrong with me. And this is often an indication, or this is a time where we'll find that there's a hidden infection in this person's body. And if there's some sort of hidden infection, your body's not going to be able to function the way that it's supposed to. So, this could be sinus issues, this could be skin rashes, itchiness, could be restless legs, could be night sweats, is another really big one, any kind of hormone imbalance. And the hidden infection that I want to talk to you about a little bit today is parasites. And I know parasites, the thought of it is disgusting. It's gross, it's creepy. I know when I was younger, I thought that parasites were just something that were a third world country problem and not something that we dealt with in North America. But this is actually something that's a lot more common than many people realize. And when we're not addressing the root cause of whatever you're dealing with, you're never going to actually be able to resolve the problem. So if there are parasites in your system, they are like the reference I make all the time is like they are like the unwanted house guest that comes in that eats all your nutrients because yes, they do rob us of our nutrients. They can make it so that even though you're eating really healthy food, you're not getting the benefit from it. And so your body thinks that you're starving. This is where there's a connection with weight challenges. When there's parasite infection, there can be a problem here. They also leave a really big mess and they don't pay rent. There's the other reference to the annoying roommate comment, but they leave waste in our system that our body has to try and deal with as well. They can eat up viruses, they eat bacteria, they eat molds, they eat heavy metals. They cause so much of a problem in our system that your body is constantly in an immune response because there's these critters there that don't belong there. And the reason I wanted to bring this up today, parasites, I know it's something people are always like, oh, that sounds really disgusting. And yes, they absolutely are disgusting, but you don't want to just let them live inside you and let them to continue to leave waste. And they can cause lots of cognitive stuff as well because parasites actually release ammonia in our system, which is kind of the antagonist to GABA, which is our one of our feel good neurotransmitters or feel good hormones. And so if parasites are causing problems for you, of course, someone called me mid live. Hopefully, I'm live again. So if parasites are causing problems in your system for you, we need to start handling that so that your body is able to start doing what it's supposed to. There's like, if you picture a teeter totter in your system, remember the old scales that if you put something on this side, then the other side goes up. And when parasites are dominating, the body is not able to fight off viruses because that's on the other side. It's not able to fight off things like yeast, things like candida, bacteria. And so this is going to cause a problem from an immune perspective, but that's going to impact so many other things as well. Your hormones are not going to be able to balance properly. Iron is a really challenging one. I was just actually watching a live that a woman was doing talking about people who are iron deficient. And we've worked with clients who have actually had iron deficiency anemia, and have not been able to get their blood iron levels up to where you'd like them so that you have energy, so that you feel good, so that your libido is strong because parasites were eating their red blood cells. Parasites can actually eat the iron in your system. And so we have an event coming up actually this Friday. So in a couple days in Burlington, Ontario, first in-person event that we've done since pre-COVID. So our clients have been asking for this. It's such a benefit for you to learn more about what can be going on in your system because to go to the doctor and not have any idea, sometimes you'll get the resolution that you want, but what if you don't? What if you go in and the blood work keeps coming back as normal, or you get put on a medication and we've not figured the root cause of what's going on? So we're going to talk a lot about parasites themselves, the types of parasites, the impact that they have on the body, the symptoms that are associated with, where they come from, and then the things we need to do as humans to help our systems clear things out and clean up because you can go to, I don't know if Shoppers Drug Mart has it, but you can go and buy online or at a health food store a parasite kit. But if it's not the right kit for you, this can be problematic as well because parasites are smart. So if you go in and you do like a mild kill protocol, they're like, whoa, 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 this is not a good thing. And so they actually create biofilms, which is like, who's watched Harry Potter? Do you remember the invisibility cloak? Harry would put on this cloak and no one could see him. That's basically what biofilms do for these parasites. So they're able to hide undetected by our immune system so they aren't broken down. And then it becomes harder to handle them. So this is why it's good to work with a practitioner if you do have a parasite thing going on. And this is something we see with clients all of the time. I mentioned the client who had low iron, and now we're working on getting rid of the blood-borne parasite that was eating her red blood cells and causing her to not have the iron levels that is ideal and that she would make her feel her best. There's also, it can affect energy. We have clients where we've tackled parasites, we've helped them manage that and clean them out, and energy restores, sleep improves, skin gets better. So many things get better when you figure out what's the problem, what's causing these things in the first place. And so, if you're interested in learning more about parasites, we have an event. I'll drop the link in the comments if you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook. And if you're on Instagram, it's actually in our bio. There's a link to the Exploring Parasites event that's coming up on Friday. It's at Burlington Public Library, it's free. A lot of our clients have been asking for this. So, we wanted to find a way to provide value and education because there's things you can do and there's things that are really helpful to understand. So if you start to see these things coming up for you, it's like, oh, okay, I might have something going on parasitic related, or there might be some infection. And versus going in and just hearing, oh, there's nothing wrong with you. Your blood work is normal. I've been there. It's super frustrating. It's demoralizing when you know something's not right. And so these talks are really helpful because it just gives you this understanding of what could be going on in your body and some things that you can do to help. So hopefully you found this useful. If you have any questions or any comments about parasites, drop them in the comments below or send me a DM. And the link will be in the comments as well to register. You need to save your spot. There's limited spaces for this event, and it's been filling up quickly. So we're a few days away and there's a few spots left. So if this is something you're interested in, free event at Burlington Public Library on the new Appleby branch from 12:30 until 1:30. So if this is something you're interested in, make sure you save your spot. And if you have any questions, send me a DM. We need to get rid of these things. I know they're gross. The thought of bugs in your system is like some people, it's creepy crawly, but we don't want them to just stay there. That's not solving the problem. It's out of sight, out of mind, right? So yeah, if you're interested in learning more, if you have questions about parasites, get in contact. Otherwise, if you're in the Burlington, Ontario area, we hope to see you on Friday. And I hope you enjoy the rest of this beautiful day. The sun is shining. It's lovely out. And I will see you on Friday or hear from you in the inbox and we'll have a conversation. Enjoy the rest of your day. It's Kate from Aligned Natural Health, helping you live well.